This is the best thing you're going to hear all day. Turns out Jeff Foxworthy, you might be a redneck if guy. Jeff Foxworthy is a metalhead. Can you believe that? Check this out. So I was going through Amazon. Look, Amazon, I have a love-hate relationship. I love them more than I hate them, I'm not going to lie to you. And this band right here, this album right here, I was looking at the red vinyl, the Sword vinyl. I don't have a vinyl, but I still, at some point, I might rebuild my vinyl collection because having vinyl records is pretty cool. That's what the cool kids have. Anyway, the Sword, this album is probably one of my top 10 of all time. This album is insanely good. And so I just bought the MP3 just because I freaking had it on Amazon. And then they, you guys subscribe to the Amazon thing. Now, what did I do? I can't remember. But anyway, I didn't have it. I was like, oh, man, missing some Sword. They've gone a little bit more eccentric the last couple releases. Not my cup of tea. A little bit more 80s rockish. Like, yeah, they can experiment. I got that. But, man, this album right here is insane. I wish I could play samples, but I'm sure I'll get demonetized or blacklisted or whatever. Anyway, the whole album from top to bottom is just freaking insanely good. It's metal. Anyway, so I'm looking at the comments. So check this out. This is the Virginian. Dateline October 13th, 2016. Last year, my old lady scored tickets to see Jeff Foxworthy at some casino and meet and greet. I was like, is he the one that proved that everyone's a redneck? And she said, yes. Now go mow the driveway. Well, my old lady loved Jeff Foxworthy. In fact, I suspect that if she could leave me for him, she would. I mean, he's a good-looking feller with a good-paying gig, not like my doom metal band, Sleepy Wizards on High Mountains of Dope. We might make it, but I'm still wondering. Anyway, so we go backstage. My old lady is saying things like, he's so handsome and making little moaning sounds. To be honest, I think she forgot I was there for a few. She wore a tame stripper type outfit that was making everyone notice. Not Jeff, though. Even though Savannah, my old lady, was really rubbing on him and trying to get a picture, he was a gentleman. Finally, to break some of the tension and trying to keep him from noticing my wife's, let's just say, large ones, I went up to him and greeted him and said, hey, Mr. Foxworthy, I'm in the band that's trying to also make it in the entertainment world. He said, oh, yeah? I said, yeah, but let me ask you, Mr. Foxworthy, what kind of music do you like to relax to? And he smiled and he said, you know what I really dig, man? You know what really makes me want to relax with a bottle and just nod my head back and forth in trance-like state? I said, what, man? He goes, the Sword, man. Greatest band, second to Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden. Truer words have never been uttered. Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden. That's like Jeff Foxworthy is like probably my long-lost brother. I was aghast. I thought he listened to that pop country, but no. Mr. Foxworthy loves him some metal. He then went on and told me he has seen the Sword many times. I couldn't believe my ears. He then told my wife that she was lucky to have a guy like me, and he went back to his dressing room while throwing up the horns and screaming, metal! Well, he put on a great show, and when I got home, I decided to listen to the band The Sword. Holy Mother of Music, I was enthralled. Thank you, Jeff Foxworthy, for the great recommendation. Oh man, Riffmaster's hobbled by bad vocals. No way, dude. The freaking vocals are perfect for this band. Anyway, The Sword, they're just behind Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden. Oh my goodness, how right is that? That is like I tell you, that's like the best thing you will hear probably all week, frankly. Jeff Foxworthy is metalhead. Now, I don't know if this is true. My presumption, it probably is. I'll never forget when I was a kid. Yeah, I was reading Stephen King when I was like 10, 11, and he was from Maine. I always thought that was cool. But what really endeared me to Stephen King was my dad said he liked AC/DC. I was like, what? No way, dude, because I've always been, and I don't consider AC/DC metal, but harder rock. And I said, whoa, Stephen King likes AC/DC. Stephen King's a big lib, but at the end of the day, hey man, a guy who likes old AC/DC is fine by me, other than his politics. But anyway, so pretty cool stuff, man. You can't judge a book by its cover. Actually, I was watching. Check this out. I just posted on the comment thing on the community. My man Hotep Jesus, if I can find it. He's doing a video right now, and I love this stuff, dude.
Bishop D3. ¿Cómo? Why no es? Why not? Oh, I don't really. I mean, I always want to have the open file, the e-file, just to have it in the future. But
that's Hotep Jesus doing a live chess with the Feel the Power Chess Academy, man.
What do you do after all of that?
How?
Like I went through that motion, and Bishop D3.
So you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't. It's actually, guess who the next up is my playlist? Right here. Anthony Brian Logan talk about Tom McDonald. I mean, just life's too short to be going around judging people by the way they look. It's dumb. All right, we'll see ya. Oh, by the way, if you want to buy this album because you're cool like me, I'll put a link in the show notes and I get that sweet, sweet YouTube money. The MP3 is only $8. It's the best metal, one of the best metal albums you'll ever hear. From top, no bad song, from top to bottom. I'd probably, let's just real quick. I'd probably look. This isn't my cup of tea here. Oh, no, that's not good. Warp Riders is pretty good. This one's pretty good. I think this is the new one they had. Gods of I got to listen to Low Country. That came after this, so I haven't. Just after that, I was like, I kind of checked out. So hopefully they've gone back to their more metalish. I'm not one of those guys who says you got to keep, with your same music that you did 50 years ago. But when I want to hear some metal, I don't want to hear that pop rock stuff with synthesizers. Oh, I'd rather jump off a bridge head first, and after slicing my throat or slicing my wrist into a pond of starving great whites, listening to Cher on the way down with Joe Biden saying, "Come on, man." I'd rather do that than listen to synthesizer rock from the 80s. All right, we'll see you guys.